Baby, I'm close. I got a little something for you, but here's what I need you to do.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am Miss Lovely, back with another video. And if you're new to the channel, should you like the essence of today's video, I ask that you subscribe to the channel, become part of my internet family. I would love to have you. And if you are an oldie but a goodie, put it in the comments. Not now, but right now, an oldie but a goodie. And so you guys, for today's video, me and my husband are getting ready to go to the camping, the RV world. RV camping. So let's chat for just a bit. So we have come up with our we've been, my husband and I are getting ready to be empty nesters. I think I've mentioned that to you guys before on a few of my other videos. So we're actually in the process of relocating and downsizing our home to ultimately one of my goals or one of my dreams is to be able to travel. Now that my kids are getting ready to go off to college and they're getting ready to, live their own life, it's just going to be me and my husband at this point. Well, pretty soon, within the next few years. So our plan is, in order for you to be able to really have goals, you got to make short-term goals and the long-term goals, right? So our 5-year plan is, and I totally feel that in order for us to put our 5-year plan into motion is to go ahead and start preparing for that. We've been talking and kind of going back and forth as far as what we want to do, what age we want to be able to retire. Those are the things that we've been having a lot of discussions about. And we're to that point now where it's starting to make moves. It's getting to the point where we need to start making some moves, start pre-planning, start pre-preparing, putting ourselves in the position to where we can flourish and do exactly what it is that our hearts desire. And that is to literally travel the world. And traveling the world means all over the US, international, national, all over that. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to eventually purchase an RV. And once we get an RV, we'll be able to travel. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and look at our first RV. So this particular one, it had a very nice size kitchen. It had the living space right here. Go down the hall. As you guys can see, this is a bathroom. It is nice and spacious. The shower was very nice. Then, of course, you see the vents up there and the skylights. I'm loving the black finishes. That was a nice, cute touch. Then this is one of the bedrooms, which was very nice and spacious. As you guys see, it has cabinets at the top and on the sides. And then it also over here, it had a cubby, such as a closet, which was a nice feature. The living space also had a fireplace. This kitchen right here, it has the cabinets, microwave. I think it was a 4-top burner stove, I believe. I think, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, it had a regular confectional. Am I saying that right? The C word type of oven. So I was trying to open up this refrigerator, but I see that they had some type of device there, some type of object to prevent the actual refrigerator door from opening, but you get the point. And then of course you see over here more cabinet space for the pantry items. And then this is another bedroom area. Looks like it's like a twin up there at the top, and then there's one down at the bottom as well. We probably would not need all of that space because it'll just be me and my husband. But it did have a living area. As you guys can see right there, there's that fireplace, and it also came with a TV. So it had the kitchen area with a sitting space with the dinette table and chair, and then of course the actual couch. So that is the first one that I looked at. This one was a little bit bigger than what I was expecting. But yeah, so that's the first one. All right, so going on to the second RV, if you look to the right there, that black thing on that wall, that is a speaker, which was a nice, cute feature. But to the right, as soon as you walk in, you have the kitchenette area where it has a sink. That is the control panel. Of course, you see the cabinetries up there. This particular unit only has 2 eye stove, and then of course it has the plastic covering there. And then underneath that is the microwave. And it did have a quite a bit of cabinetry space right here, and of course that's the AC vent. As you guys can see, it did come with a TV, and then there's the open space with the bed. That's a nice size window right there. And then further down, I'm going to hold the camera down. So there you see the living space right there with the actual table. And then to the left, there is the bathroom. This is a nice spacious bathroom. It has the toilet, then it has a stand-up shower, of course the vent and the skylight up there as well. This one had like gray finishes, which was a nice touch. So it looks like it was gray and black. And yeah, that was me in the mirror fixing my hair. But over here, that is a microwave. It has a refrigerator. It has a top and the bottom. And then of course that was it for this particular unit. I wasn't really thrilled about this particular unit. It didn't give me all the feels and thrills that I wanted. Now this unit, I was not thrilled at all about this one, because time you walk in, you're greeted with the bed, and I did not like that. But I'm still going to go ahead and show you guys that it had the up top space right there. Then it had like the 2-seater couch. Right across from it, it had the 2-burner stove, a little small fireplace down there, as you guys can see that. I mean, I like the fact that it had the covering on it. That was a nice safety feature. I was trying to figure out how to open it, but I couldn't open it, but I wasn't about to break a nail. So I went ahead and left that one alone. But it had a few drawer spaces down there. And of course, you see the refrigerator to the left. And of course, this one opens up with no problem. And then you open the door right here. It had the bathroom, which was a nice size bathroom for 2, I would say. It had a nice stand-up shower, and then the toilet. And to the right of it, it was a very open space, and it had 2 beds, one at the top and one at the bottom. So this one I was not thrilled about at all. But yeah, it was nice looking to see that particular style. So for this unit, it was definitely another no. It was very tight in there. It was not spacious at all, even though we're going to be traveling and it's just going to be me and my husband, but I still want to be able to have a little more space. So I'm just going to go ahead and pan the camera around so you guys can see the space that it offers, but this is definitely a no. But I'm going to stop talking so you guys can just look and see what the unit looks like. Okay, so that was it for that one. Like I said, that one was a no. So it does get a little bit better. So this one is a little bit larger. However, it was still a no for me because it just didn't give me the feels and thrills that I was looking for or that I would want to have while I'm traveling. And if you know anything about me, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I am nowhere near a minimalist. I am not a minimalist. Like, I need space, I need cabinets, I need drawers, I need luxury within my own means. You know what I'm saying? And having to travel, you can't well, I won't say you can't, you can. However, I'm going to choose to travel and still be comfortable and still be able to live the life that I'm choosing to live, which is a maximalist. With that being said, of course, I know I'll have to downsize some things I will have to actually compromise and not actually have to take with me while traveling. But there are certain things that I'm just not going to bend on, such as my purses, such as my wigs, such as my shirts, my shoes. Y'all know, just the girly stuff that I like. You know, I like to change clothes 2 and 3 times a day sometimes. Sometimes I'm just that extra. I'm just a maximalist person. So I'm going to definitely need a RV, something that's going to give me and my husband the space that I can really enjoy while traveling. So this particular unit, it was okay. I won't say it was a flat out no for me, but as you guys can see, it is a little bit spacious than the last ones that we looked at, but still this is going to be on the list of me saying no. However, if you see, it does have an oven. That's a plus. The sink was okay. It had the gold finishes on it. The wood was like that. I don't know what type of material it is, but y'all know what I'm saying. If you're familiar with like mobile homes or trailer homes or anything like that, that type of material that's in those homes, but I can't remember the name of it. But that's the type of material that was on the wall. But as you guys see, it had the living area. It had the kitchen space. And then, of course, it had its own separate private bedroom, which I can appreciate. I would prefer that better. And as you guys can see, they had the door. And it's like a, I forgot what you call the door, where it's like, not a barn door, but it's the sliding door. But it's this particular type of door that it is. I can't think of the name of it. If I can think of it while I'm editing this video, I'll put it on the screen. But as you guys can see, it's a sliding door, and it has that safety feature there to kind of keep the door open or closed, whichever you prefer. On the side of the beds, it did have those cabinet spaces. Above the bed, it had those cabinet spaces as well. And it didn't really give me all of the space that I need as far as cabinets and closets and stuff like that. But this unit was a little bit better than the other two or the other 3 that I looked at so far. This was a nice little feature that I liked. It had the closet, and then of course it had the coat hangers there. So let's go on and look at the next one. Okay, guys, so this baby right here, you guys, is more a little bit of my speed. Now, keep in mind, this one is a lot bigger, a lot more spacious, with a pretty coin that comes along with it. However, that's why you save. That's why you do the appropriate things you need to do to have these types of luxury items in your life. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what we've been doing. So when I say this is definitely something that I could definitely see myself in within the next few years obtaining for us to travel in, this is my speed. This is definitely something that I can really see myself traveling in, you guys. When you first walk in, to the right of the RV, it is a private bedroom over here. As you guys see, it has the window back there. It has a cabinet to the left. And then, of course, you see the vents up there. And then, of course, it has the 2 cabinets on both sides of the bed. And as well as the top as well. Then right here is the bathroom. And it has a nice size sink. It has cabinets up there as well, cubby holes, or what you want to call it. It has a mirror with the black finishes. The shower is a nice size, decent size, and of course the toilet, which I can definitely appreciate the size of this bathroom. Of course, it has the skylight in there. So this one is definitely top one on my list. Okay, that's the control panel up there. And then it has a cornered with more cabinet space, which I can definitely appreciate. Okay, more cabinet space. Okay, more stuff, more space to put my stuff, our stuff, my stuff. But you guys, look at this kitchen. Look at this kitchen. Oh my God, look at the pendant lights. Look at the island with the space right here. It has the sitting area right here, the kitchen area. Then you see the two recliners right here, which is the living room area space. And then of course over there, it looks like it's more another cabinets at the top. Of course, it comes with the TV, so that's the living space. So, and then it has a miniature fireplace down there. As you guys see, it comes with a lot of cabinet space. Now, this is what I'm talking about. See the island right here? It has this nice, big, spacious sink with the fixture. I can definitely appreciate. This is more of my speed. Absolutely. I fell in love with this one, you guys. The stove, it is a 3-burner stove. I can definitely appreciate it. And also it has a convectional, I cannot get that word right, a convectional oven down there, of course, with the microwave. And then of course you guys see the refrigerator there. More space, more cabinetry that I can definitely appreciate. Even down there under the seating where you sit to dine, to eat your food, the dinette area, it has, cabinet spaces down there as well. This would be my ideal type of RV for me to be able to travel in. All right, so the next set of vehicles that I'm going to be looking at is more of a different type of RV. This is, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a Class A, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, y'all. I'm still doing my research on this. And like I said, this is something in the future that I do want to purchase. So I haven't gotten all of my research done just yet. I'm just in the pre-stages of it. So forgive me if I'm saying my class is wrong, or if I'm saying the terminology incorrectly, or I'm using it in the wrong manner. But I'm just showing you guys what I'm looking at, and what I'm looking for and what I'm wanting in an RV. But as far as like the technicalities of things, I haven't gotten that far yet, but I do know what I want. I know what I don't want. I don't think just yet, but we'll see. Y'all just stick around. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to share the whole entire process with you guys whenever we get to that point. This particular unit, it did have a divider, as you guys can see, from the living space versus the bedroom space, which I can appreciate. Now, I do not know if this particular model is available anymore. It looked kind of dated. I'm not gonna lie, it looked kind of dated with the brown. However, you know, if brown is your vibe, then that's just your vibe. I ain't mad at it. I like it either way. As you guys see, it's a step up into the actual bedroom area, but that is the bathroom. Then you have the nice big mirror with the sink, and then you also have some cabinetry spaces right here, which is definitely appreciated. Y'all already know the maximalist in me, I'm needing all the space I can get. Okay, then it has the dinette area, this eating area. Then it has the driver and the passenger seat. This was a Mercedes. I'm not exactly sure what model or what year this is. And above that, it actually has a bed area. And then, of course, it has the TV. So this is definitely a unit that I probably will look into, but more of a little bit more up-to-date one. This one looks like it's a little bit dated. And I don't know if this one was a used one or not, but I'm looking at it. And now that I'm, you know, just looking at it while I'm editing this video, I think it might have been a used one, but nonetheless, it definitely was something that I would consider, just to see what B Smooth says and how he feels about it. But this next one right here, it was a nice, cute little Sprinter van, but I would feel that this particular unit would definitely only be for a single traveler. This, to me, now this is just my opinion, I feel that this particular unit would only be good for one person, maybe. But I don't know, you know, to each his own, because there are some, you know, that feel that this may be appropriate for two people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just whatever floats your boat. In my personal preference, I think this would be a little bit too small for me and my husband, simply because, you know, we got big bones over here and we definitely don't want to be, you know, on top of each other while traveling. Well, I won't say it in that term, but you guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, let's be adult. We're all adults here. But in this type of setting, I don't think this would be appropriate for he and I, just simply because it's a little bit more tight. But if I was a solo traveler, and this was something that I would definitely consider if it was just me, but in my case, it's me and my hubby, so therefore this would definitely not work. But it was nice seeing what all of the options were, and I liked this feature because it had an actual net feature. So in the event you wanted to open your door, the net would work. You could always have that screen there to put down, you know, if you're stealth camping or what have you. So yeah, that was a nice feature. And this last one is the same thing. I would think that this would be perfect for a solo traveler or someone who is a minimalist who doesn't need a lot of space per se. You know, like I said, to each his own. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. Okay, guys, so this is the last Sprinter van that I looked at on this particular day. So I have started the process of kind of just putting our 5-year plan into motion, trying to see what costs what, how we would need to do financing, if that was an option, you know, what the classes are. You know, I'm just doing my preliminary research on these different types of RVs, the travel cars, the trucks, you know, the campers and things like that. So I'm in the early stage of everything, you guys. But in order for you to actually put your goals into play, you got to start from somewhere, okay? You have to put yourself in the position to where you want to be. So I'm putting myself into these RVs, in these campers, in these spaces, in these places as to where I want to be one day. And what better time to do it is than now? You know what I'm saying? Life is so short. Life is so short to live life just to be existing. I want to live life and I want to enjoy it. And I want to enjoy it with my husband. The kids are getting ready to move out. They're about to go off to school, and I just want to see the world. I want to be able to live my life and enjoy it and travel the world, see the world with my husband, just enjoy life. We work hard every day to live a good life. And this is just one of my dreams, to just really travel the world. And what better way than to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just do it. And I solicit everybody who's watching this. Whatever your heart desires, I pray that you start now and just start working on a 5-year plan. Start working on between a 2 and 3 year plan. What are your plans for your future? What are you doing to put your plans into motion? You got to start from somewhere. You have to do it. Once you write it, once the thoughts are there in your mind and you write it down and you start looking at it and you start thinking about it, that's all there is to it. But you got to start. Hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me, looking at our RVs. Hope you are interested in this journey that we're getting ready to embark on. I love you guys so much with the love of Christ, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.